Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Anissa. If you are new here and hanging out with me, I am a certified personal trainer and a bodybuilder. So I love clearly a lot of fitness stuff. If you do too, maybe you want to click subscribe and hang out with me. But today is so important because we're going to unlock your why so that way you can find that lasting fitness journey that you feel connected to. So I just looked up the definition for motivation. I know it's such a hot topic always in the fitness space of you can't rely on motivation. But what does motivation mean? The Oxford definition of motivation is the reason or reasons one has for acting or behaving in a particular way. And I do agree that it can be fleeting and you do need to rely on discipline. But I think in order to have those two that you can tap into, you need to know a why. Knowing why you started, why you're continuing, and why you want what you want is so critical. I want you to take this so seriously that you wake up and you know your why. Because here's the truth. You will not find your motivation, your discipline, the willpower to show up when you absolutely don't feel like it if you don't know why you started, why you're continuing, and why you want this goal so much. First things first, we got to clear up why most people quit, why I've quit, why you've quit. There's two things. One, we have short-term goals. We want to look good for a certain vacation or event, fit in a certain size, or even we hit a plateau and we figure out, you know what? This isn't the right goal for me. And we throw up our arms and the motivation vaporizes, leaves the chat, nowhere to be found. And then that's when we're ready to just throw in a towel. And the difference that you have to tap into is you're disconnected from your fitness journey. And the difference between you and your fitness journey being complete strangers or being aligned is a deep connection to it. It's just like relationships in life. You have to be deeply connected for them to grow, evolve, and sustain the test of time. And the same goes with your fitness journey. So what matters to you? Why does this fitness journey matter to you? So here's what a strong why looks like. It taps into your identity. And I'm going to even rephrase it of saying like the ideal identity that you wish to have, what you are orientating, what you are orientating yourself towards, your future, your values. Those are different facets that taps into creating a strong why. So I'm gonna let you into my why, and it's deep. But losing a parent is a wake-up call. It's a wake-up call because it hits close to home. I've lost loved ones before, but it hits close to home. And seeing them in their later years, and you know, some things are inevitable, but there's a lot with a healthy lifestyle that incorporates weightlifting that can help you age and still be able to care for yourself and heal better, even if you have a fall. All those little things that we can do now that creates a little bit of an easier time as you age. That's a huge why. Another why is I just like to feel strong. I never want to walk into a gym again and feel lost and feel like I don't know what to do. I love that knowledge. I like that empowerment that it gives me. And that's like a lifelong satisfaction. I also want to always prove that I can show up for myself, because when I wasn't being active, it was because I was prioritizing everything else in life, work, social, and don't get me wrong, social is important, but not to the detriment of like my physical health and not taking care of myself. So I have really quite a few whys, and to be honest, they all stay running in the back of my mind and keep me going. Even now, as I recover from a surgery, knowing that the work I've put into the gym helped it be ever so slightly easier for people to help me out of bed, low-key, that really made me happy. One thing I like to do to discover my why or just stay connected to it is journaling. I am a firm believer in the power of journaling. Even if you don't do it every day, if you know you can ground yourself in a journal, put your thoughts out there, and discover your purpose and really like write them down, I think there's something to it that it really sticks with you. So I'm gonna give you some journaling prompts. So the first prompt that we have is, what would my life look like if I was in the best shape of my life, physical, mentally, spiritually, and emotionally? What pain am I trying to move away from? What am I tired of feeling, experiencing, or avoiding? For me, I'm going to answer that for y'all and just share with you. For me, I was so tired of feeling like I couldn't, that I wanted to. I was tired of thinking like I don't have time for this. I was tired of feeling like every time I walked into the gym, which was very infrequently, it became more and more of a foreign place. Like, I was so tired of that feeling. Who in my life would benefit from me being more confident, energized, and disciplined? When I picture my best self, how does she carry herself and what habits does she live by? One thing for me, like, how does she carry herself? Like, that hit home for me. Walking into the room, like, confidently, and it wasn't about what she was wearing, but it was how she felt about herself when I think about me. And then habits would be just the time to cook good, nutritious meals, prioritizing rest and recovery, not needing like alcohol in order to unwind. Like, yeah, that would be my entry there. If I gave up now, what would I regret 30 days from now, 60 days, 90 days, and a year? I really want you to think about the impact that it will have if you just decided to quit, either for the first time, again, for the 1100th time. Like, what impact does that have? Do you really want to feel like you're always starting over? Or do you want to feel like you're starting in addition to, you are growing and evolving? Now that we got through those journal prompts, and don't worry, I got you covered. I'm throwing them up on the screen so you can pause this video, write them down if you didn't have time to, and I'll have a little PDF too if you want to download that. But your why is going to anchor you. Once you know it, things feel like different. That's when you can say like, it's a goal to go to the gym versus now it's a priority to go to the gym. And the cool thing when you journal this, you can go back, you can read it often. If you wake up, and one thing I always will do is I have my journal by my bed. If I wake up like kind of in a funk, I can open up my pages and like go back and just look at the vision that I have for myself and like recenter myself and align myself to it. If you want to be even more extra, you can do what I do also, is put a little post-it note on your bathroom mirror. I definitely have done that. I did it during prep, and it was just a phrase, even like, I get to bodybuild versus like, I have to. And that's like another little bonus tip. When you rephrase your goals, like, you get to go to the gym. You don't have to go to the gym, but you get to. You have that privilege. If you're hanging out with me right now, welcome. You're in my circle. We do not rely on this motivation. We're going to know our why, commit to our process and transformation. So if you agree with that, pop that little butterfly down in the comments below. If you know, you know. That's my symbol for pure transformation and being committed to it. And a part of this commitment is that we're going to rely on who we are committing to becoming on our journey and show up for that person and show up as that person. Also, please know I am active pretty much on Instagram daily. And if you found this helpful, you can, of course, share your why with me on there. I love to have chats and DMs with people. I recently had a conversation actually of helping somebody rediscover their why for their fitness journey. And when she reached out to me and shared like just that simple thank you, it really just, I don't know, it gave me the warm fuzzies, because I love pouring into people, and this is what I'm doing here for you. Hopefully, if you found it helpful. And don't forget, check out the description box down below. So I have these journal prompts as a nice little guide for you. And that way you can stay connected to your fitness journey and finally unlock that lasting change that will help you never feel like fully throwing in a towel, even when life gets tough.